Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Hey, it's Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Back from boxing. Now, man, Anthony Joshua, Joseph Parker, post fight interview, post fight thoughts, whatever. Man, I thought it was a pretty good fight, man. There's a lot of dimensions in the fight. Um, Joseph Parker, man, he basically, for the most part, neutralized Anthony Joshua's right hand, man, and he was going underneath him and basically having like a crouching style, and he was crouching toward Anthony Joshua's left hand to make it really hard for Anthony Joshua to land any kind of right hands. Now, Joseph Parker basically took that weapon away from him, and it basically became a jabbing contest. Man, it was pretty crazy. Now, I talked about this before, how having some Italian judge, or I'm sorry, Italian ref is gonna mess the fight up. No one was talking about it but me, and I was like, why are they gonna have some no name Italian ref fight like this? Because every time they try to fight inside, the guy wouldn't let them fight inside, which was, in my opinion, I knew it was gonna happen because that's what happens when you have a ref who doesn't know how boxing works. Apparently, he made it seem like you never seen two guys fight inside before. You know, um, boxing's boxing's a multitude of dimensions, and when you're fighting on the outside, that's just one aspect of boxing. Boxing happens on the inside too, and I thought this fight would have been a lot more exciting. In my opinion, it probably someone would have got knocked out if this fight would have continued in the inside. And they would have really fought. The later rounds would have looked more aggressive, because they would have been hitting each other inside. So I thought what made this fight a bad fight is just the ref. I seen Joseph Parker trying to work his way in the inside by crouching low and getting close to Anthony Joshua. He was trying to get it inside, and Anthony Joshua, he was initiating, man. He was throwing a lot of straight rights and right uppercuts. He landed a few, but for the most part, he was missing. But he was trying to exchange with Joseph Parker inside. Um, every time Joseph Parker gets low, Anthony Joshua try like to grab and control Joseph Parker's head, and they want to fight inside, man. They want to get it. On the outside, I think it was really evenly matched for the most part. Um, that's why not too much, not no one really controlled the outside. Like I said earlier, Joseph Parker took away Anthony Joshua's right hand, but Anthony Joshua really took away Joseph Parker's right hand as well. I think Joseph Parker really landed maybe the same amount of right hands as Anthony Joshua did. You know, um, I think in the outside they're so evenly matched that no one really got the advantage. But on the inside, we don't know what would have happened. So I thought this fight was a good fight, man. I thought Anthony Joshua did win the fight just because he is the stronger fighter. So when it wasn't outside and it was evenly matched, it basically went to who's landing the harder, stronger punches. And I thought Anthony Joshua for the most part landed some harder punches just because he's bigger and stronger and physically intimidating. He was stalking down Joseph Parker for the most part. And when Joseph Parker came in, unfortunately for him, the ref broke it up before he could do anything. So when you see Joseph Parker get low and coming in inside and maybe land a 2 3 body shots, he couldn't follow that up with anything meaningful because the ref would break it up. So I thought the ref destroyed half the fight that could have happened, and it was basically we seen a fragmented fight, yesterday. So man, that's how I feel, man. I thought the fight was a pretty good fight, man. I thought there's things that if you understood what was happening in the ring, you'd understand that that was gonna be a good fight, and it was a good fight. It was just the ref didn't let it play out the way it's supposed to play out. It was basically the ref saying, "Nope, you can't find any. If you get close to him, if you get within 2 feet of him, we're just gonna break it up." The ref didn't know what he was doing. He was warning people without taking points away. It was crazy. He wasn't even warning people. He was just talking to people. Usually, what happens if you want to take control in your ref, you warn them and you say, "One more time, I take a point from you," or something like that. Nothing like that ever happened. This guy was just talking to talk. He had no control of the fight, but he was controlling the fight, and he basically just made this fight a complete mess, man. He made it a complete mess. Now we're gonna see what happens, man. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua have a rematch, and they probably should knock out this time because this fight had it left a lot of questions unanswered, man. It left a lot of questions unanswered. Now we're gonna see what happens next time, man. I mean, Hopefully, Joseph Parker works in his inside game better next time and gets a little bit more aggressive. I thought he was a little too gun shy, and I thought Anthony Joshua really needs to work on his left hand, man. He was throwing a lot of right uppercuts. I thought he could have made a little bit better with throwing left uppercuts. His game was just too right hand heavy, you know. Next time he needs to work on his body shots. He was just trying to knock the guy out. I was thinking about he was falling in love with his power, man. He wasn't throwing any body shots. He just wasn't doing. His game wasn't varied enough for me, you know. So I mean, it was a good fight, but it could be always better, man. And believe me, this fight will most likely be a rematch, and that's what I'm expecting, man. So let me know how you guys feel about it, man. I thought it was a pretty good fight. You know, I thought the right guy deserved to win. I thought the scorecards were ridiculous, though. I think they're way too wide. I thought Anthony Joshua won, but not by some large, crazy margin. I thought it was close enough for it to be a 1 or 2 round fight, just because that I seen Joseph Parker moving in inside, and I seen what he was doing. And while he was moving inside, for the most part, he was throwing body shots. So there were some shots landing before the ref broke it up, and I seen what he was trying to do, but the ref just wouldn't let him fight inside. So you know, while Anthony Joshua was winning the fight, Joseph Parker was doing things effectively. They just didn't let him do it effectively all the way by letting him fight inside, and we don't know if it would have got him stopped or would have got him the victory. You know, um, no one could really know if he fight inside how this fight would have went. You know, nobody knows. So man, I thought the right guy won, but you know, in my opinion, it's just a lot of unanswered questions. So yeah, I would love to see a rematch of this fight, man. I'm pretty sure if they do a rematch, get an experienced ref, this fight would go completely different, man. In my opinion, and it'll be a knockout, no doubt about it. So let me know how you guys feel about it. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire, Geoboxing Empire. Peace, Empire.